back this week with a video I am really excited to share with you. I wrote a list of what I think are my top 10 Nordstrom beauty staples. These are things, some of them I just started using and I love. Some of them I've been using for a long time, over 15 years, and they are still staples and always will be. So I'm gonna get right into it, but a little backstory on me. I started when I was 20 years old, got hired on at Nordstrom, worked in the cosmetic department for 8 years, did a lot of bridal makeup, and then I left when I got married about 16 years ago and went to aesthetic school because I had always dealt with acne and poor skin, and you can only cover things with makeup so much. So then I learned a little bit more about skin, and then after that, I became a health and fitness coach because truly, again, beauty comes from within, that glow comes within, good skin comes from good hydration, drinking lots of water, exercising, detoxing, eating the right foods, and that is what is going to help us age gracefully the best. But skincare and makeup help too. So I'm gonna get right into it. I am going to start from like the top down, the inside out. I'm gonna try to do it in a little bit of an order that makes sense. And I cannot wait to show you all the goods. All right, let's go. P.S. Everything will be linked in the description box, and if you're new here and you like the content that I share, please subscribe. It is so fun to connect with y'all, so ask any questions down below. Whatever you need, I'm here to help. Follow me on Instagram too because I do lots of stories throughout the day and share other little tips as well. So the first thing that I want to start with is hair care because I feel like we wear our hair every day, obviously, and it's really important to have a hairstyle that you like. So I have not used these products yet today because, well, I used my dry shampoo, but I haven't used this because I wanted to do it on video with you. So I'm on day 3 of my hair. It probably needs to be washed tonight or tomorrow. I can maybe squeak by one more day, but these products help me space out my hair washing days beautifully, but they work together. I'd say this is my number one, but this works so well with it that it's kind of hard to do one without the other. So what I do is I will spray it all around my dry shampoo. Sometimes I'll even get in the shower, and then after I get out of the shower, I'll brush my hair, comb it through, and I will do this the night before, like in the nighttime, before my hair gets oily. So I'll wash my hair in the morning, I'll do a little bit of this at night before bed, and then the next morning after my workout, if it's really sweaty, I'll blow dry the sweat into my hair. I know that's gross, but that's just what works for me. And then I'll do a little bit more of this. And then after I curl my hair, I will take the Dry Volume Blast. This is so magical because actually I think this helps my hair go longer between washes than the dry shampoo, but I do know they work together. So the trick with this is that you have to shake it. You have to shake your can always. So what I'll do, because I just curled my hair, is I'll lift up little sections, or I'll flip my head upside down, but usually I do it this way. And I'll let that sit for a minute. I'll go over to this side and do it. And then, and you gotta just keep shaking. And then I will let it sit for just a sec. The cool thing about this product is that say you're at a party, say you're at an event, or you go to the bathroom at the restaurant and you're like, oh, my hair looks kind of flat. What's going on? It will revolume if you massage it in, and it smells so good. So like right now, what I can do is I can take my fingers and I can get it up. Like if you need, I probably need a little bit more right here. And see how it gives that volume. And sometimes I will even spray it up into my curls like a hairspray instead of using hairspray because it gives a textured look, almost like a beachy wave. I can't use salt sprays. My hair gets too tangly. It's weird. But I can use dry volume spray to give it like that wavy, messy, beachy look. So play with it. Don't be scared of it. Like I said, I love the way it smells. So if you are on day 3 of your hair and you're like, all right, we need some hair shampoo or some hair perfume or something, it does the trick too. So let's show you the next thing. Our next product is this Kiehl's Moisturizer. So this is, I believe it's only for nighttime. It's a super corrective cream, multi-corrective. It visibly firms, lifts, smooths, boosts radiance, moisturizes, and evens out your texture and enhances a healthy complexion. It works. I got this as a little sample. I need to buy more. I'm almost out. And it's for the neck and the face, so it's perfect at nighttime, especially if you are pregnant or nursing and you cannot use retinol, or for your man who just needs one cream that he can put around his eyes and everywhere so that he ages well, and his skin gets what it needs. Or just for, like, I use it on the days where I'm not using my retinol. So it's great for alternating because I'm in my 40s. So I do try to use my retinol at least 3 times a week. I use a 0.5%. If you want to know which one I'm liking right now, just comment below and I'll put it there. But this, I tried this and I was like, whoa, mama. The next morning, I'm like, my skin feels amazing. It feels like it did something, like it's a little bit active. And I'm not a super sensitive skin, and it didn't make my skin red or flaky or anything. I could just tell that it was powerful. I'm getting to the point where I can tell when things are actually doing something on my skin and when they're not, when they're just kind of thin and like diluted and all of that. So this stuff is amazing. Highly recommend. Okay, next up is this Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I did not know about this until this year. A lot of the stuff I actually started using this year because I started watching YouTubes. It is a awesome wand of beauty that you put on the high points of your face. So I mainly just keep it here, but it makes your blush and your bronzer and any powder highlight you're gonna put on your face look so much more intensified and so beautiful. And you could even, if you don't want to wear a foundation or if you just wear a tinted moisturizer, you could even just put it all over and go. You don't have to wear a foundation with it. It's so pretty. I will never not use this. That is how awesome I think it is. All right, so after I do my flawless finish, I then use my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wearing Foundation. I know that I talked about the Giorgio Armani earlier this year. I like the CC from It Cosmetics CC cream. That's on the day where I'm just bumming around. I don't really care, but I still like to put makeup on because I just feel better when I have makeup on. I think I was trained by Nordstrom to just show up with everything on, and so that's how I show up every day of my life most of the time, unless I'm sick or I'm just way too busy or I don't care. But this is amazing. You do not need very much. And I get my little sponge wet from my Amazon. I got like a 5-pack of these. I get it wet, squeeze it, get it wet, squeeze it. And then I just kind of tap the foundation all over my face. And I go in and I stipple it into my skin because it'll fill my pores. And you can see, I do not have perfect skin, but this is beautiful on video. When I wear my It Cosmetics CC cream, does not even compare when I go to film something or take a photo. Gorgeous, ride or die, will never ever stop using this one. I'm kind of trying to give you an entire face with these staples, but there are some things that we'll be missing. This next product is my setting powder. It is a translucent powder, which means there is no pigment to it. So when you layer pigment on top of pigment, that's usually when you get a really cakey, thick look, and the colors can kind of be off on your skin. And when your foundation is right, everything else looks much better. If you've ever put on a wrong color or too thick of a foundation, like the wrong texture for your skin, and then you try to do the rest of your makeup, everything looks off. Well, that's why I love setting my foundation with this, because it's triple French milled and it is beautiful. So you can I just take it into my lid, and you can press it in with like a little sponge, like in this area if you're really oily like me. I've also had her brush for, I don't know, 18 years. So I will link a real hair bristle brush, because when you spend a little bit more money on your brushes, they will literally last you forever. So I love this one. There are different shades of it if you need like a translucent. I think she makes a couple different shades, but I like just the colorless, and yeah, it feels and looks beautiful. All right, I went on a hunt for the perfect bronzer. I read a lot of reviews online, and then I bought this. This is a beautiful color for most skin types, and what I use is, I think this was $10 from Target. I've been using this brush with it because I just gently roll my brush into it. I can use this as my eyeshadow crease color and my bronzer. So what I do with it, and you can think of bronzer really easily, you can think of it like a 3, where you kind of go down and like contour the jawline, the cheek, and the forehead. I'll sometimes squish the brush and I'll take it down the sides of my nose just to kind of thin out my nose a little bit. I will turn my lips in and do it on the top of my lips because that actually defines the lip line. And I don't take it too low underneath my cheekbone. I try to keep it a little bit higher. And then I use I'll link one of these for you too. I'll use a fluffy brush and I will just dip my brush into it, and that's actually what I did today. I just windshield wiper this color right into my crease. I go a little bit further out than what you would think just to open up the eye area, and then you can connect the bronzer down on the nose of where you were contouring there. And you could actually just take this for the lip area, right? Like on the middle part of your lip. So love, love, love that this is multi-purpose and such a gorgeous color and not crazy expensive either. This blush is the most beautiful color, and I love the texture and how smooth it is. I have been using this. My makeup artist used it on my wedding day, and ever since I have been sold. It looks very bright. I need to get a new one here soon, but I promise you it's that bubblegum pink that just looks like a rosy natural look. I have it on today. I'll add a little bit more. So I just tap my brush into it, tap off any excess, kind of give a little smile, and then work backwards. You can kind of push it into the skin and do a backward C. You can take a little bit up on your nose just to add a little bright color to your nose. Lily is barking at the mailman. And especially if you're having like family photos taken, or you are going somewhere where your photo's going to be taken, don't be afraid to use blush. I promise you, you will not overdo it. And it will kind of work into your skin as you've had your makeup on for a couple hours. Such a pretty shade. Right, next up is eyebrows. So I did have my eyebrows microbladed. I've had it done twice and I do like it, but I do still fill them in because the microblading just doesn't look as natural as when I put a little brow powder on. All I do is I'll either dip both my brush into both colors and put it on like I'm doing little hair strokes. And sometimes I'll even do like the base of my brow or the top of my brow first and then fill in from there, kind of depending on how I'm feeling that day. Or say if I just got my hair done and it's really blonde, I'll go with the lighter side, or if my roots are grown out, I'll go with just the darker side. But it is so pretty, and it just, eyebrows frame the face, so they are very, very, very important. If you're not filling yours in, get this shade. I know medium brown sounds dark, but you could use this taupey side if you have very fair skin, and go in and get color match too. But I think this one works for a lot of different women, and I rarely leave the house without doing my brows, unless I'm just running to the grocery store and it's morning and I haven't gotten ready. It's such a vital part of our face. So try it. If you haven't, I think you will be pleasantly surprised. This next product is something that you can use when you're getting ready and have one also in your handbag for touch-ups. It is so refined and flawless and smooth. It's the Touche Claw, the YSL highlighter pen. So what you do is you click it up from the bottom, and you can use it as concealer. You can use it to highlight the inside bridge of your nose. You can use it to highlight around your lips so that your lips really stand out. And it is the most beautiful under eye concealer. Whenever I have someone that's 30 and above ask me, what's your go-to favorite concealer that will not make my under eye area look creasy, wrinkly, or dry, or heavy, I send them to the YSL. So it is, I have color, I think 2.5, it's worn off on the side, but you can usually want something a little bit lighter. It actually works well if you have dark lines here, because you can put it right in the crease and then blot it out so that it remember, light brings forward and the dark bronzer recesses. So if you have a recess in your face anywhere, you can even highlight underneath the brow with it beautifully. You're going to want to fill it in with this, and it will bring it forward and make you look lighter, brighter, younger, all of that. So this is a must for sure. All right, my final product, and I feel like you could get a decent face with what I've shown you today. You would just need maybe some eyeliner and mascara. And I have been using Tarte for that. So I will link that for you so you know exactly what kind I like and I have on right now. But this Charlotte Tilbury, oh my goodness. This lipstick it's a Dance Floor Princess is the name. And you can actually refill. So you keep the tube. How cute is this tube? It's like a leopard print with her little logo on there. I have it on right now with her Pillow Talk liner, no gloss. It has the beautiful texture of a lipstick, but the shine and the luster of a gloss. It wears beautifully. And if you want a nude, pinkish, neutral lipstick that is not too light, not too pink, not too anything, even if you just don't want a lot on, you could literally just tap it onto your natural lip color and not use lip liner, and it would be barely there, but it would enhance your face. Or like today, I actually put it on. Like, you know, when you used to watch your mom put her lipstick on and you were like, okay, so she goes like that, and you would see like, how is her angle, you know? So I keep my lipsticks like this, but I like that it's refillable. I think this color is phenomenal. I think it could work on almost any woman, and you have to have it. So, all right, this concludes my video. I thank you for being here with me. If you like the content that I put out, please subscribe, ask any questions you have below. And again, everything will be on my Like to Know It under Stacy Rohde, and everything will be in the description box as well. So I will see you again next time, and have a great day. Thank you for being here with me.